Hey, Crazy Will here today, and today is an unscheduled video. What we're going to be talking about is getting rid of that behind me. It's my overhead camera rig. I want to get rid of that and build something new. Let's just roll the intro, shall we? Hey, Crazy Will here today. I'm making an unscheduled video. I was not planning on doing a video. I'm actually still on vacation, but what was really bugging me, that right back there, is my over-the-table camera rig. Doesn't do what it's supposed to do, so today we're gonna fix that. I'm gonna show you how to make an over-the-desk camera mount. Now, I built this camera rig because I didn't know if I was gonna be doing a lot of repairs on this channel, and since my channel has been kind of taking off, if you will, I'm gonna be doing more repair videos. I need overhead shots where I can work at it, and I'm gonna roll a clip right now. If you look at it, it's really not lined up. It's not working very well. I gotta zoom in so you can't tell that it's all wishy-washy and not moving correctly. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build a more sturdier one out of wood, and I'm gonna show you how to do that today. And like I said, I was not planning on this video, so bear with me, guys. It may not look the prettiest of my videos. Try and run and gun and do this project and build it and kind of have you guys tag along. So it's not going to be a perfect how-to, but it'll give you some ideas. Okay, so this is the rig that I'm talking about. I made it out of, well, basically everything I had laying around. I have the Canon Vixia HFR 800 hooked to it. As you can see, I got it mounted. I mean, it's just basic metal that I had laying around. I use an HDMI cord and an old monitor that I have here hooked to HDMI to the camera. And then this is one of my new toys right here. It's a microphone stand. And then I have that hooked in to there like so, which is kind of hard to see in this light. Got the microphone jack hooked in right here and then the HDMI right here. And then this is my setup to do projects, which it's a mess right now because I'm working on cleaning up and making it nice. And that's how this video is getting started. Alright, so I'm not going to be talking any measurements in this video because the measurements are going to be different for you. I'm going to be just talking about what I'm going to do and how I'm going to make it and share it with you that way. Let me take a measurement off of this one because I think I want to set it back a little bit more and figure out where I want it to be. Okay, I'm out in the garage. Got my chop saw set up behind me. One of the reasons I was going to do this project, I had some wood laying around when I built my shed. Some good 1x2 boards. I just built it. I'm gonna build it out of those. You can do them out of 2x4s or you could do it out of 1x2s. Now I figured out mine's gonna be about 18 inches and I gotta count in the size of this as well because I'm gonna do a back plate first. And I'll show you as I'm doing it what it's gonna look like. Alright, so I'm gonna take this, it's an 8-footer, to the chop saw. So I got my first piece cut. It was the depth of this, because I'm gonna put one of these up against the wall. The depth of this was actually not 1, it was actually 1.5. Measure your wood. And you know, for carpenters, they're gonna know this. Nothing's ever cut exactly the way they say. Oh, I can feel the comments coming right now. This was actually 1.5, so I took 1.5 off of 18, which brought it down to 16.5. So this is 16.5 from the wall. So this is going to be placed on the wall like that. But I'm going to make a base to attach it to first. So I'm going to figure out what size I want to make that next. Okay, so I figured I'm going to make it about 20. So that's why it's a little bit bigger, and I can build supports that'll go across. And like I said, once I get it done, you guys will know what I'm talking about. Alright, so the idea of this is to put the base here, which is 20. So I'm going to mark that 120. So 20 inches, which this one is 16.5. So I'm going to mark just 16.5. That way I have it for my mental notes. So now what I got to do is find the middle of this one, which is 10. Which is 10. My square. And that's where I want it to be in the middle. It's almost like a T, guys, so that's what I'm going for to hold the camera, and then I'm gonna make angles to come out here and hold the T in place, that way it's not wobbling on top. We're gonna be using some 3-inch screws on this job to make sure we go right through the board. So if you put it on top here, this is the screw how we're gonna do it. It's nice and tight into the wood, so there's enough of this screw to hit into this wood and hold it into place, and that's what we're gonna go for. We're gonna do some pilot holes first. We're gonna use this to drill a pilot hole, and it's almost the same width inside diameter of the screw. So we're gonna do that first. Like I said, if you're a carpenter, you already know this, but for the people that are just wanting to make this for their camera setup, this will work for you. We got our drill bit loaded, as you can see. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put 2 pilot holes. Alright, so we got 1 screw in. I'm gonna do another pilot hole now that I got it held into place on the other side here. Okay, I did put it at foot level so I could get a little bit more of a angle on it, but there you go. I made them flush with the wood so I could put this up against the wall. All right, so we got our T made. Now we just need supports going across here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the board, put it at an angle, and then just mark it with a pencil on each corner. This is the T. And we're gonna run this. I only want it down here because I want to attach stuff to it right about there. So I'd cut here and here. Now this isn't a technical measurement. This is just how I do things. I don't want to see comments below going, man, you don't know what you're doing. This is how I do it. It works. Alright, so once you got one cut, just make an exact replica. It was a 45-degree angle on both ends. Like I said, I lined it up and I just marked it. And you can see it works on this side just fine, and then it works on this side just fine. So I'll make 2 of those. I'm gonna go on the board, put pencil marks on either sides of this, and cut it exactly the same. See, it worked. So I got 2 at 45-degree angle. I'm gonna do some pilot holes, and I'm gonna use some 2-inch screws, put that in right here. Alright, so now it's time to take apart the old one. The old rig. I was just trying to make a video. So we have the new rig that I'm gonna put up on the wall. I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna put it up. I pre-drilled holes here and here. That's why I made it like this. And we're gonna put it up on the wall like so. And it should be in the middle of the desk. I mentioned these in my tripod video. These are really awesome. I'll leave a link down below. Pretty much the base is on all my cameras. I have 2 cameras and the base is on this, and you pop one camera out and you pop another one in real easy. It has a nice hole right in the middle. I'm gonna drill a pilot screw hole into the end of this and put it on the end of this. All right, I ran out to the garage, I attached it. That is the way it's going to be on. Real easy. Once this is attached to the wall, you take your camera. All my cameras have that bottom on it. It comes with the bottom. You line it up. And now it's stuck there. So I'm gonna go line this up and try and see if I can get it into place. She's done. I'm able to take the camera in and out very easily, which I'll show you right here. So if I wanted to, I could just hit the release button on this, take it out, and then boom, push it back in. So I can move. As you can see, the level's still there. I made sure it was level, opened up the camera, and I put it in its position. I did use washers on the outside. You don't have to. And I did use 3-inch screws. Make sure before you screw anything into the wall that you know what's behind there. Me and my father built this office, so I know there is nothing behind that wall that the screw will hurt. I know that for a fact, because I was here helping build my office. So let's take a look at the new view from the camera, shall we? All right, so this is the new view from the camera. Let me still situate in this work area. But now when I put something straight, it's almost straight. No, it's probably straight. That's straight. Yeah, from my angle it looks straight, but there you go. So, and now I get more real estate than I did before. And now if I want to zoom in, all I have to do is stand up and zoom in, and now I can move the camera closer. Now I can get in there and really show you what I'm working on. That's it, guys. The only other thing that I would want to do for the look of my studio is I may take it down and paint it black. Really great way to make an overhead real quickly. Now this is not adjustable, so I can't bring it out more, but I can zoom in more so I can get into those spots when I'm working on things and actually get in there and actually show you what I'm working on. It's able to move up and down basically by zooming, but it's not able to move in and out. So, you know, it's kind of a fixed mount. It's kind of just something that will work for me for now. If I do need to extend it, I could always just add another piece of 2x1 on the top of it and bring it out a little bit more and screw it into that board. You know, it'll look a little messy, but there's a way to make it better. I'm gonna try this way and see if this works better than this piece of crap. But that's it for me, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe down below and share. And remember, you can do anything, and I mean anything, if you put your mind to it. Later, guys! Hey, Crazy Will here. You're still here? You haven't clicked on all these videos that I made? Or better yet, like button? Or even better, subscribe button? Just putting it out there.